It's been 3 days since already Mother's Day. Are you sure you don't have a daughter? No, but I do have a sister named Morgana. She's a big fan to me, at least a twisted type. Oh, and one other thing. She even sounds a lot like me. Are you sure you're twins? Well, not if we were twins, she would have my weight. So I'm guessing she's younger? Yes, she's the youngest. My sister against her daughter. What a fair nemesis to a day. I thought Eric was your nemesis. He is still, I think. Quiet, Jewel. Unless you want to wear a white hat under your head. Ooh, I like a hat. That was a rhetorical question, child. So what's going to happen? Well, it's quite simple, really. As soon as we make the trade, the better. This better be a fair, honoring trade. Don't worry. It will. Oh, and speak of the devil, they're here. All right, kid. The sooner we find your mom, the better. Correction. It's stepmom. So it's same thing. No, it's not. I also have a tragic family life. I have an ex-wife who managed to forgive you at the end. Well, I don't want her to admit her faults just because she was cranky to me. I know what it's like to be too cranky, but if I ever see her wife, if she's in a bad mood, I'm gonna have to stand up to her myself. Okay, I don't want you to be on Imelda's shoes if you were wearing some. I used to wear shoes until I turned into this ginormous freak of nature. Yeah, maybe Star Command can make you some outfits. That way you'll fit perfectly. It's alright. I'd rather wait until I'm human again. Well, not me. Are you sure you weren't cursed, Nicholas? I'm not cursed. This is how I normally look like. Really? Because to me, you look like you came from a cartoon world. What about me? Am I in a cartoon world? If you were, you would be hanging out with someone dumber than Dory. And someone who might live on the surface. The only one who lived in the surface was Nigel. Okay, let's not get into pop culture. All we know is that when we find Ursula and Zurg, we're gonna decline the bargain. We'll just rescue her instead. Okay, after all, I am the masters of disguise. Okay, Basil, do what you got. Basil, I am still need a detective and you're it. Oh, right. Oh, look, if it isn't Lightyear number 2 and the Disney Nights. Oh, look, you brought a friend. Hi. Hola. Ursula, where's Dory? She's right here. Hi, Nemo. Quiet. I have a little surprise for you. Happy Mother's Day. Is that your mother? Wow, she's prettier than I expected. Yeah, very pretty. All right, hand her over. Not so fast, Lightyear. This bargain has rules, in case you're not wondering. Oh yeah, what kind of rules? Always make a payment for blueberries, because I brought lots of them as plan B. Nicholas, do you have better things to do, like hang out with your girlfriend at a sporting event who likes to shoot hoops or something? Shoot hoops? I don't know who you're talking about. Because, and by the way, you got the wrong rabbit. Because Judy doesn't do what you're telling me. And I don't have time to talk about it either. Or ask who you're expecting. Just hand her over and nobody gets hurt. That's what I used to say. But I'm afraid I have to decline it. What is your problem, Zerg? Why do you have to have doubts? And later, a vengeful moment. The only doubt I ever had was pounded back at the academy. Now, Ursula. Now, here's the deal, Nemo. But you have a choice. I'll revive your mother with the time spell. That way, once it works, you'll be with her together forever. Is that what your eels always say? Floatson and Jetson? Yes, correct. My mom? Yes. Isn't that what you always wanted after all these years of rejections, denial. Didn't your father ever tell you the truth about Coral? No. And that's why you got kidnapped due to your selfish obsessions of going to class rather than taking heed. Well, you don't want to end up like me. I lost my family because of the space-time continuum. I don't want you to lose the same thing. So did I, but that doesn't mean I want to go to a vengeful thought. Look, I lost my family thousands of times, but I'm not gonna let that happen. So how about it? But wait, what about Dory? Boy, I'm afraid she's nothing but a payment. What do you mean payment? You see, I'm keeping the blue tank. Besides, a lot of children don't like a lot of step families. They think their replacements are more authorized than the originals. All they do is enslave you, sweep the house, clean the floors like Cinderella and Snow White. Stepmothers, they were very cruel and hostile, but I'm not like them. I'm nice. That's because you're just like that pathetic, cotton-headed bear who has no sense of pride or responsibility. Don't remind me. I have a score to settle with them. When I find them, I'm gonna teach them some maturity. You wouldn't hurt him, would you? Of course not. But what are you gonna do to me? Are you gonna turn me into some seaweed? They're called pupils, actually. And no, I have no use for you. What I am going to do to you instead is send you back the day you were lost. Think about it. It's also your Mother's Day gift as well. You're going to see Jenny and Charles all over again. And this time, Dory, you won't be alone. You and Nemo will have your own happily ever afters. Come on, boy. Make your choice. What's it gonna be? So if I stay with my mom, I won't see Dory anymore? Life's full of tough choices. Believe me, kid, you don't want to end up in the same nightmare. Do it and I'll help you eliminate this monster who's responsible for this. Don't do it, Nemo. It's probably a trick. It's nothing but an enchanted illusion. Listen, I know you're having a tough day, and I know this is your Mother's Day as well. Look, the truth is, my daughter Coco never got to know me better. She hadn't seen me for years, and neither did Miguel, and one thing they both have in common is they wanted to see me. If you choose them, you'll never see Dory anymore. I know, but what about my mom? Nemo, look, I promise one day I'll find a way to save your mother. Please, this is probably a trick. You can't trust villains, they're deceivers. Come on, boy. You have 10 minutes counting. Look, I have failed several times trying to get back to Earth, and you failed several times trying to ask Marlin for the truth. And he never told you the truth because he was too afraid that you'll be twisted just like him. He tries to stay on your good side. He was probably too scared to admit it. That's why these movies were delayed. Because no matter what they do, Pixar will never give you a third sequel and you will never find out the truth. Until right now, actually. But I want the truth. But why are you doing this for me? Because I'm afraid they're not going to make Finding Marlin. The actor who played Bruce is dead, and it's their fault for their selfish and ignorance. They think Elementals is more popular than you. It's still new. It hasn't come out yet. I don't care. That's why I decided to take matters with my own tentacles. Besides, I'll show them who's boss around here. After all, it's my movie as well, only for the next 3 weeks. Wait, there's one more thing. Yes. If you can make a time spell just between Coral and Marlin's time period, how come you won't do one for Triton? Dory, inside voice, please. You don't want to incur... Oh, that's all right, Hector. The truth is, my powers doesn't work on the day I was banished. It only works on my victims and successors who can complete their time travels. Because Triton's powers is far more indestructible compared to mine. You mean you can't go back to the time period? I'm afraid not. Wait, are you stalling me? Oh wait, there's only 4 of you. As I was saying, do you want to see your mommy or not? Come on. Don't do it. It's a trick. I'll do it. See? There is no contest. No matter what you Disney Knights do, you will always be the losers, and princesses like Ariel will always be number 1. Don't ever talk about my friends that way. You made a big mistake, child. Now I'm going to dehydrate you. And this time, there will be no... I don't think so. Nemo, Dory, run! I can't run, I'm just a fish. Then hop. Come on. Alright, good work, Beast Man. I'll handle the cephalopod myself. Wow. Big mistake, Space Boy. Not a chance, Sea Witch. I won again. Not this time, Tin Man. God. How long till he reactivates? At least 5 minutes. You won't be successful next time. Oh, and by the way, I'm still gonna steal their voice, but I'm afraid it's temporarily, only for 5 months, at least until this Wish movie comes out. Better luck next time. Dory, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Buzz! I'll be fine, Beast. But thanks, Adam, for showing who's boss. Yeah, I always want to fight that demon horn head. Well, that's over. Too bad I can't invite Judy over for a game. Nick, sorry. Unless you want me to refer you as the guy who wears a blue mask and likes to steal things a lot. Especially backpacks. I have no idea what that means, but I like to see this backpack fox myself. It's a children's show. You don't want to see that. Fine, I'm cool with kids shows. Hey, are you okay? I'm fine. But it's all right. We'll find your mother. I promise. You do? If Belle can promise me to be human and to be good, I can return this favor with my own wisdom. You mean you can share this passion in return? I'm not good at speeches. My head's losing noggins over here. Yeah, me too. But by the meantime, Nemo, can I at least be your Mother's Day? Please? Sure, Dory. You'll always be my Mother's Day since the day you found me. Oh, isn't that sweet? I wish I had my camera. And I wish Marlin was here to see that. Yeah, speaking of Marty, you sure he's not going to freak out if he sees me? Because you do know that I'm human. I'm sure he won't mind. Yeah, even though he doesn't trust people that much. You're right, he'll think I'm ferocious. But it doesn't matter. The matter is that you two are safe. And I'm afraid it's not the last we'll see with Ursula and Zurg for a while. Yeah, let's squidly take it from here.